objectively, it's a truth. I've only been playing for like less than maybe about a year.
Okay.
So I think
Okay, that's good to know.
Sounding condescending.
No worries. All right. What's your cadet code too?
Just Chad 0.
That's easy. And we haven't played, right? In tournament or
I
anything?
don't.
We
I
haven't.
don't know.
I don't think so. We haven't.
If
Played
we have, I was probably not playing Yoshi at the time. I was probably playing
Oh.
Fox.
That could be the case. So we're gonna do a best of 3 like normal. You know how you would in a tournament. And that way we can kind of review set play too if it needs tuning. And what else? That's it for now, I guess. Actually, I was going to ask, what is something you'd kind of like to learn from this coaching? What do you kind of want to pick up?
Good question. I switched to Yoshi like I'd say like 3 months ago or so. I think a lot of like the things I need to improve on are just like, get good kind of stuff like practice. But I think there's a lot of times where like my option select and like I don't really have a game plan going into things, especially against Sheik. Like I don't know what it is about playing Sheik, but I just get caught by like the most random tilts and grabs out of nowhere. So kind of just thinking about like a game plan, like especially like edge guarding, things like that, a lot easier on a character like Fox than it is on Yoshi. So if you have any tips in that sort of area.
Edge guard. Okay, so it sounds like you want to kind of form a game plan against Sheik.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote that down, and you also mentioned edge guarding. So
yeah.
I can kind of help run you through the flowchart, and I think we should just hop right to it then, and let's play out a best of 3. So usually I allow the other person to ban first.
Okay, awesome.
Choose your character.
I'll ban Pokemon.
Right on. I would ban Yoshi's and FOD. That's
Okay,
Dreamland
cool.
and Battlefield.
Let's go Battlefield then.
Sounds good.
Sick.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yoshi, ready?
So yeah, I won't really say anything until after the match.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh no.
We live in.
Okay.
Nice.
Choose your character.
So I would ban Yoshi's Story.
Okay. Let's go Pokemon.
Pokemon Stadium. You got it.
Yeah.
Versus Yoshi. Ready?
Oh fuck.
Sakurai kill. Just as
No,
intended.
you get the cliff. A Sakurai kill, you called it?
Yeah.
We're talking plus equals coaching. Make a pod. We do the coaching later. Thanks, Frog, for the follow. Yeah, I don't really teach the people anything. I just watch them lose. But good games. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions before I got into anything.
Yeah.
Are you planning on sticking to Yoshi?
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes. Sorry, I don't know why I said hopefully. Yes.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you're a Yoshi player for sure. Like, I felt the Yoshi in you.
Yeah. I found the reason why I made the switch originally is because I found that he just fits like the game plan that I envisioned myself going for, which is just like scrambles and like being obnoxious.
Being obnoxious.
Yeah, like in people's face in a sense. Like,
Cool.
I just found with Fox, like I did not have the patience to go in, and I would just get like scooped out of stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like a lot of reversals?
Yeah.
And,
Which you probably saw there a lot. Like I found I was getting reversaled a lot just from not quite like pressuring correctly and things.
Well, what you were saying at the beginning is like mostly true, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like it, but I think there's a lot more to it, and that's what I'm just gonna bring up right now. I'm trying to bring up my stream VOD, and we'll go through it. I had a second question too. Are you playing on Boxx?
I am.
You are on
Yeah.
Boxx. Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't. I don't even know if it's that important. But I think I heard you were a Boxx Yoshi, so I just wanted to clarify. So I have.
Yep.
Let me just.
Which again plays well into the Yoshi thing. Like it's definitely way easier on box than it is on controller.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Just some of the stuff that you can bust out is a lot easier to learn.
That's a fair point. I've just never played on Boxx or played Yoshi, so
Fair.
I really could not. So you can see the stream.
Yep.
Okay. And as I said, we'll go for half an hour, but if we go kind of over, that's okay. I only have a tournament at 11, so we got more than enough time. So I'm just going to start off by watching the VOD, and I'm just trying to think of general things about the match. But honestly, I think it's better we just go over like the places that you messed up, because we'll see them time and time again.
Yeah.
And
this is also great because I find I don't VOD review enough, so this is awesome.
Oh, cool. That's kind of my hope too with like this coaching. The reason why it's free is because I'm mostly kind of just working with you two to kind of improve. The Yoshi matchup myself, I kind of VOD is partially hidden by overlay. Oh, true. Thank you guys. Thank you specifically RSQ Speedrun. Okay. I forgot to fix that. And yeah, so let's get back into it. I just want to see where this first grab came from, because let's see. Super interesting. I think you said you had like not really a good game plan against Sheik, right?
Yeah, no.
So I'm just gonna try to ask, like, what were you were trying to shield drop an aerial into me here? Was that
Yeah, I was
something?
hoping to just catch you with a back air or something. I just kind of saw you were grounded, and I was like, oh, maybe I could go in with some sort of aerial and like air dodge the grab or something like that, but it just didn't
Right.
work out.
Yeah, and you panic spot dodge, so we get a chain grab. Got it.
Yeah,
And mostly, so I'll point out my plan is kind of to wall Yoshi out. I don't know if all Sheiks do that, but that is definitely like my go to. And yeah, if I go back a second, we'll see. That's basically what I fish for.
yeah, totally. And it makes sense because I found that I couldn't get back onto the
Yeah,
center
you.
of the stage. I was just stuck on the edge the whole time.
That's what I wanted to point out is that's where you kind of just kind of try to float in as
Yeah.
Yoshi, where that really doesn't work as Sheik. I guess I'll be able to point it out a bit more later, but you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to pinpoint your spacing a lot.
Yeah.
I respect the Yoshi players. My hits don't do double jump cancel. Me too. Sorry, I'm going back a couple times, but I just
Yeah, no
I like
worries.
to catch as much as I can. I like to hyper analyze with like non Jigglypuff matchups. Because yeah, usually you can point out one thing that went wrong. Yeah, I see as you hold forward, I caught you with two back airs and an up air. But I really like your platform play. It already seems pretty good here. Where
Yeah, I got
yeah,
hit by the up air there because I was going for a shield drop, but I dropped it a little early.
yeah, the shield drops are a really freaking good option. I think I'll just say this. I think like the rock paper scissors for Yoshi is like camping on a platform, like using eggs or just fucking going in. That's the
Yeah.
rock. So that's kind of my mindset around Yoshi right now.
Yeah.
So I was really happy this happened. Actually, not just because I made it back, because this is like a really good example of what you were talking about, where you don't really have a game plan against Sheik in the edge guard situation. So like,
That's a great position, and I just kind of dropped it because I slow rolled up.
yeah, let's go over it real quick, and I'm gonna slow it down. Let's see what I can do. So slowly, you. So I guess the thing is you rolled while you were above 100. I don't think there's actually much to it now that I'm looking at it, but it's afterwards too where. No, you get the nair. No, okay. That's let me just one more time. What the heck? So yeah, go off stage. And I feel like the best you could have done there. I guess I'll just point that out then. The best you could have done there is like double jump a fair and like start up a punish.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally.
And is that an option you know about, or was that kind of a new one?
I think that's something that I know about. I
Okay.
find that like on paper a lot of stuff makes sense, and then you get into the match, and it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, this
just kind
helps
of
us
drops
like
you back.
actualize it too. So it's like, okay, so you know that's a good option. Maybe try and look for that more instead of like rolling or up or getting up regularly above 100.
Yeah.
Definitely just go for the getting off the ledge options. So yeah, weird stuff just kind of happens here. There's you didn't hear. I don't know if you are trying to just kind of force your way in or something, but you didn't really respect the Galint, which
No,
is
not at
you
all.
don't always have to do that. You can, but I think what you could do there again is like kind of fair this area.
Yeah, totally.
So I'll try and go back to it. So let's see. So I like Sheik's invincible this whole entire way. So what you should be doing is being back here in the first place. Like you shouldn't be in this area. You should probably be jumping and fairing or just like looking for something. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, we get to here. I down smash. Little up air. I think yeah, speaking of like drops or something, like let's see. Could you have followed up there with an up air? You just did nothing instead
Totally.
by
Yeah. If I
accident?
had gone
Yeah.
for up air underneath, I think it would have been fast enough.
Let's see. Yeah, I think up air would have been fast enough. You just kind of missed it, so. Up air Sheik, I don't really need to tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that all was very fine, but I think you just get caught by a fair. What the heck? You missed that. I fall. Okay. Do you think you were kind of panicking here when you went in with the nair?
I think so. Yeah, I think in my mind, I like knew that you were gonna drop down, and I was hoping just to catch you with something there, like a
Just
nair or something like that. But
cool. Yeah, it was just a bit of a scramble. It's interesting. So I was gonna just leave it here where yeah, you just kind of missed. Like, I don't think you could have got the fair, right? And
no.
also, hello, Eamon in chat. Let's see. And then you fall off with a. I think I actually. That's why I said that's kind of nice. And then I think what wasn't nice, I think where you kind of ended it all, you kind of went for it. I think you took a risk here, and you didn't really
Oh
need to.
yeah.
And I think that's kind of why you lost that stock in the end. But it's at high percent. I also wanted to leave it at, what could you do?
Yeah.
Right? You're at 140. You're kind of just panicking and like, oh god, the stock's over kind of mood. Or is that just me?
No, I definitely do that too. It's kind of the mentality of like I need to get as much percent as possible right now before I die,
Okay, fair enough. Let's see.
which is maybe not the best thing.
Yeah, what the? I'm just thinking of you talk about no game plan. I think what were you trying to like accomplish? Like you're trying to up air me, right? Like and up air
Yeah.
me again,
Yeah.
and instead you kind of double jump cancel to the platform instead of rising, right? Is that what
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Okay,
I
then
just
you
told him
just
to get
missed the
on the way
up air.
down.
Okay, cool. Maybe next time you would just go on the platform and then double jump again, right? Or jump again.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's the only thing I can comment on then.
Here I'm definitely just trying to fish for a nair. You can like tell.
Yeah, by you hitting the A button.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see. So like you were trying to nair like the jab, like double jump. You were trying to get the
Yeah.
double jump armor. You double jumped armor the jab, and then you're trying to mash out nair. That's not a
Yeah.
bad idea. It's just what went wrong then. See, I think what happened there is you just tried to double jump armor too many things. Like you were,
Yeah. Probably.
may it doesn't last that long. It only lasted for the nair, and then it's like by that time I was already actionable. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, cool. Uh, I think what you should be doing off of grab at low percents. This is just what I watch from most Yoshis. I'll just say that first of all, is they just mix up the DI on the down throw. They don't ever DI out. Like
Hmm.
ever. It's crazy, man. I don't even know if that's the right play. That's just what I see from like people like Gwex and Mono. They just they just try to mix up the DI always. And even though you saw the BS grabs where like I shouldn't have grabbed you, but it grabbed anyway, I would just keep trying to mix it up because I think that's the only way you have a chance at not getting like just chain grabbed.
Yeah. When you say mixing it up, you mean just like mixing up the amount of DI that I'm putting in, or
No, specifically only like don't DI out.
okay.
Always DI like back or like in front or not at all rather. Or you're gonna really have to mix up or make it what's the word? Ambiguous where your DI is, like in the middle here.
Right.
I think maybe I'll be able to show you an example in a bit. So I'll just wait for that. But that's an interesting but also an informative moment here where I Twitch always goes back so far, but I'm just off this. What was that fair? That's what I'm wondering. I'll voice it. What was that fair there?
I think that would be me panic aerialing, trying to like get something out of the scramble before I
Right.
end up in an edge guard.
I think so I'm gonna go through it slowly. What I'm seeing is you probably were trying to double jump armor a forward air, right?
Yeah.
And then you just don't, and then you kind of get a forward air while you're moving. I think that's what's going on.
I think so, yeah.
Oops, I do not need to see it back here. So yeah, double jump, and then you just get a random aerial, but then you just run back in.
Yeah.
I don't need to slow this down so much. So that's you know, kind of showing the no game plan. It's like if you have a chance to breathe, how do you use that moment? I guess that's something to think about. Because you
Yeah.
just instead of breathing, you just kind of went right back, kept choking. uh,
Yeah.
and I think I guess that's what I'm noticing about a lot of people is like you can just go away. You can just leave for a
That's a
second.
great point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think about that often, but you can just like walk away
Well,
and kind of reset.
you were saying you want to get as much as percent as you can through like a punish, and I don't know, like it. I get that. Okay.
But like even there, like there was no reason to have to go back in. Like I'm at a low percent. I have, and then I just turn around and go back in
Yeah.
for some reason.
All right, and then I just punish you off of that. I think that was just a solid punish. Where did I think there had to be a mix up there for you to lose your double jump there? What happened to your double jump? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I just back aired it.
Just bear.
Usually, like I get double jump armor. Did you try to throw out an aerial?
I think it just broke the armor.
Holy fuck! No way. That's
Yeah. Or
oh, it
you
was
might have
at
caught
the
it
very
right
end.
right at the end of the
That's
jump. Yeah, yeah.
That's actually probably why that never happens to be against any other Yoshi. Uh, is usually they have something out, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something to think about. Just like if you're, first of all, you don't want to be caught outside of that double jump armor, and then second of all, if that's gonna happen, you're probably gonna want to, like have something out to at least have some counterplay.
Right. Makes sense.
So that's the note for there. Ooh, I feel like that was a teachable moment, cause you saw the tech. Did you know I was gonna like fall on the ground there?
Yeah.
So
I
instead
was just
of
hoping to cover like a mistech or something like that.
yeah, instead of hoping, I would rather you just watch for
Yeah.
something. So
That's a good call.
yeah, react instead of reading is basically what you're describing. That's a BS grab. That's like something where you, and a good teaching moment too. It's like I just told you to try and mix up the DI, but what's the point? Right? So it's a you have like a 1% chance getting out of the grab if you mix it up as much as possible.
Yeah. It's always worth going for the mix up though. My understanding.
If you're DIing out, no. DI out is just too reactable.
Yeah.
A Sheik of most levels, I think, would just get it all the time. That's how easy it is to react to, and I think that's why top level Yoshis just mix up the DI all the time, or mix up the ambiguous DI.
Okay, makes sense.
That's why I think if you find a moment where it's better to, like, you find a Sheik that messes with that, then, you know, do it. But
Yeah.
I think that's my point there. I miss another BS grab and you nair me out of it, so it ends up for a stock, I believe. No, wait. This is so tragic. That could have been an air, straight up. I don't think I have anything else to say than, like, everything looked good. Like, even though you kind of waited, that's fine. But it could have been an air instead of a bear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 100%. Just a normal nair would have killed there for sure.
Okay. Even if I could have alms the tech, that's way better to execution test me and possibly kill me rather than nothing.
Yeah.
And let me just go back to that moment because specifically, I think back air was one of
The worst possible options? Yeah.
yeah. Okay, fair enough then. We probably won't see that much from you again unless you're not thinking about it or playing pretty bad. It's just like it seems kind of cool. Also, it was good there. But I think what'll happen is just some unreactable bullshit will happen rather than like something you could follow up on.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
yeah. I think sometimes I just forget to like it's the option select thing. It's just like picking the best option. It's like I just kind of panic throw out an aerial. It's like, oh, they're on the platform. I gotta just like hit them with something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. I feel like there's like 3 missed edge guards here. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I'm not crazy then.
No, no, no.
We're- I'm just like, okay, so that was like a really good nair again, I think. But I guess you messed up the down B.
I
And
meant to go to the ledge there. Yeah.
of course, yeah. I think it's easier to like double jump towards the ledge in egg. Like you would sweet spot the ledge with your up B, right?
Right. Yeah.
I think that's what some like. I think it's valid to down B to the ledge, but I'm just thinking. That's more consistent. I don't know if that's true.
That makes sense.
So yeah, I'll just go back, I guess. Second. So it's like, or yeah, just double jump to the ledge.
Yeah.
Instead of the random down B. Like I see that the reason you would want it down B is when you're like recovering or you're high ups or something. I don't, but maybe it's also kind of cool, is what you were thinking.
I think it's just I do it a lot, so I think it's just become part of my like
You do,
immediate. I'm like, oh, grab the ledge, gotta just quickly
yeah.
down B.
Well,
But then yeah, I just missed it.
yeah, you just miss it, and when you
Yeah.
could have, just gone to the ledge and double jumped,
Yeah.
and that would have covered the ledge. Okay, so that's just something to think about. That's just one thing. I am gonna extend our coaching, by the way, because I'm hyper analyzing here.
That's fine.
I didn't like. I don't know why I make things so much longer than they really need to be, but sometimes
This is really helpful. Even just pointing out like weird things that I've missed, like it's still helpful to hear like
cool.
how somebody who's good at the game kind of processes.
Oh well, yeah, watching
Must
it
be like
back.
this.
What
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely don't really think like, or I think differently when I'm playing, obviously. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens here, because I think what should have happened here is you would double jump armor the fair.
I was going for double jump armor nair there,
Let's see
just off
where
the
you kind of
platform.
messed up then. So,
I
oh,
think I
where you
dropped
messed
the
up
back
is
air
you
by
did an
accident.
aerial. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not a bad thing you were trying to go for if it was a double jump cancel, but I think yeah, the backer just kind of box things. I don't know. Or maybe you thought that was like the right option.
No, there's this weird thing where if you try to nair, you have to like if you want to keep the momentum, you gotta like push left or right quickly,
I
and sometimes I'll just
oh,
accidentally drop the wrong aerial as a result.
I didn't know that. That's just the box things then.
Yeah, it's just a
That's
weird double jump thing. But that's like the type of thing where the more I play, the more consistent it'll get.
yeah. There's
Hopefully.
not much else to say except I guess yeah. Fuck. I'm just. This is such a
That was
curious moment
unfortunate.
for me.
I got caught there.
Yeah, you got hit by the fair, got on the ledge, and then
This here.
yeah,
Just got Yeah,
that was just a hopeful kind of nair, and you got super punished for it.
super punished.
I'm gonna review it just one more time to see. I don't think I have anything to say, and I'll keep going. Even though yes, Frog is right, I will force stock you. I'll also go over E every single moment with you. I'm just gonna go over
And
that.
that
one
was
again.
the mixing up the DI that you were talking about.
Let me
I got
just-
it. I got a nair out of it.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That was
you
bad.
DI
That's
out
bad.
and then you nair. So that's probably why maybe DI out has some merits, because like then it's even more ambiguous and you have more to think about. But again, that's just what I see the best Yoshis do. I don't know about Omso though. And I also saw him lose to Plup, I'm pretty sure, so.
It's just
Yeah, I just think this last stock just went terribly wrong for you, and I don't think there's much else I can say.
No, I think there's a lot of missing input type stuff.
I feel like, yeah, just everything that could go wrong, it just fucking went wrong, because you get a nice, like, up air there, but you get crouch canceled, and you just, yeah, get forced to the ledge. You get fair, oh, God. Oh, God, and you miss the egg, or you miss the neutral B. But then you do something pretty nice here. And this is also why I like to hyper-analyze, is because, when you do the good things, we get to see that too, where you come down very ambiguously.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking here, and then you just came in with a back air. Like, before I even realized, you were just in with a back air. So that's
And
that's
that
something
that
to
should have been
appreciate.
a free follow up with the up air there too.
So yeah, I'm gonna
But I just missed it. I just did it too
go.
early.
Yeah, you did. Fudge. Well, and then you get reversaled again.
Yeah.
All right, then. we're gonna just hop to the next game. So this is why I like best of threes. Do you like Stadium in this matchup?
I think it's dependent on the Sheik player. Like I find it gives me a good amount of space. I do like the top platform when I'm against Sheiks who like don't really know how to get to me. But I found that like a lot of times when I was getting off the top platform, I was getting caught and like, so I just wanted to like simplify it. I don't know
Right.
if that makes sense at all.
No, it makes perfect sense what you're saying. I'm just thinking my counterpoint is like that's not really the Sheik. Like, sure, you want to simplify it, take away the top platform, and what you said is very valid. But I think the reason that FOD and Yoshi's are so good is because like the top platform's different. Like
Yeah,
it's so much easier to
that's
get
fair.
to. It's smaller. It's just so much better for Yoshi. And I think mainly Stadium is a stage you probably should never be counterpicking. Like I I think you have a point where it's like against some Sheiks, it's pretty cool, it's pretty good. But I would have to ask like why you would think it was a good kind of counterpick against me. So we could kind of figure out more of a game plan for you.
Yeah. I think normally like obviously I'd want to go to Yoshi's, but with the ban I was just kind of like, definitely don't want to go Dreamland.
No
Not
Dreamland.
sure if I'm a huge Battlefield fan, but
No.
honestly, yeah.
I think Battlefield's super good for Yoshi in this matchup. Super good meaning not as
Okay,
terrible
interesting.
as the counter picks.
Yeah, fair.
I see Yoshi's go Mono picked me to Dreamland one time. I don't think Dreamland's a good counter pick. I think FOD and Yoshi's are just so broken for Yoshi.
Yeah, FOD's an interesting one.
Yeah, what's
That's
your?
normally like where I'll take spacies.
I think you
But
should counter pick Sheiks here or Sheiks there too. You'll have a lot of fun with the platforms.
yeah,
And if you want to like simplify, take them away, well, it does that for you.
right. And also early kills with like down smash and stuff.
Absolutely, that's a good point too. Because here there's way too much stage for like looking for that kind of cheese.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like we were just kind of playing neutral this first stock, so I'm just kind of trying to see what goes on. And like, what? I feel like it's just way too much of a scramble for me to even comment on. You like,
I love this. I'm fairing the ghosts here.
yeah.
Like,
Holy shit, you got him.
God.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. Then we were kind of scrambling, and
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say don't do that because I don't think you meant to do that. So we're going to move on from this. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to ask about. Did you mean to do that egg?
Yeah. I don't think it was a great choice.
Okay, so you did it and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was the type of thing where I hit the buttons and I was like, oh no. And then thankfully it ended up not being a big deal. But
Yeah, not a big deal. I was just like, if I reacted, I could have done something, but instead
oh
I
yeah,
was like,
100%.
I'm kind of wary of Yoshi, as you gotta be, because even there, I got counter hit. I'm like, God damn it. So one more time. No, that's two. So yeah, counter hit. You come down with the egg, not that good, and then you get the. Oh my God, a great up air into like. Oh goodness. So that's sick. That's cool. Nice up air. I think you'll catch a lot of Sheiks with that because obviously they have no way of coming down. So if you can like pinpoint up air like that, that's insane.
I feel like the goal at this point for me is just kind of to like juggle with up air and then
Yeah.
edge guard. But it's like I find that I just drop the up airs so easily.
Yeah, but you said already like as you get better, you'll kind of get more consistent with it and you'll figure it out. It's just like you played what for a year? Like Yoshi for a year?
Yeah, a little bit. Or I played Yoshi for like 3 months.
Oh, 3 months. It's
Switched-
even less.
Yeah, right
big.
after Gommel.
Okay, well, like it's okay. It is very okay. It's to be like, well, I'm just gonna get better at that. Because you will. If you put the time into any character, you will.
That's good to hear because sometimes it feels like you're like, this
Yeah, why
character has
do
a
I
mind
do
of its
this?
own. Yeah.
I think people. So Yoshi for me is like a solo main viable character, just because I've seen someone do it.
Yeah.
So that's
Right.
So I will never say like this matchup's unwinnable. I think Sheik Yoshi's actually pretty doable, just because it's kind of like Donkey Kong where they just have this insane punish scheme on Sheik, so they have something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through this one more time. Sorry, I keep doing the same thing. It's just like,
Oh, no worries.
what the heck? Where did everything go wrong? Up air, so you get the good up air. You get a really good, like, you finally get that double jump nair you've been looking for, and you get a tech chase, and then a dash attack. Was that on purpose?
Yeah,
Or?
I tried to cover a couple options with dash attack, but I just like ran. It went right past you. Like,
Oh, yeah, because I teched
'cause I
in,
was
right?
hoping. I was like, oh, if you tech in, I still hit you. If you like tech in place, I hit you. But
So maybe
it just
that's
did not.
a learning moment, because what I would suggest from here is you should have waited a second,
Yeah.
and you probably should have double jumped and looked for like a nair or a fair on me instead of just going for the dash attack. I feel like that's too committal for the situation.
Yeah.
I'm in such a bad spot when I tech. Even if you hit my shield, like I'm in shield now.
Right.
Because even though I guess like yeah, Sheik has the best out of shield options in the game, like you're Yoshi, and you can kind of like eat through those.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a moment. Instead of doing a dash attack ever, try and just follow me
Yeah.
with a nair.
I think
Or
that's a
like
big
fair
a
or
big thing
something.
is just like waiting
air.
even after I get a knockdown of some sort.
Yeah, I guess I pointed that out earlier too. You could have waited, instead
Yeah.
or waited and reacted rather than like instantly went for the read, like and committed. So let's see. You double jump into a forward smash. Oops.
That could have been an up air for sure.
This is a
Right
dumb
there.
moment. Yeah, it should have been me getting up air that I get lucky with the forward smash. So we're probably going to move past this because... Oh.
That air dodge too
Do
was
you feel
just
like...
lucky that I didn't get hit.
Yeah, do you feel like you have a ton of trouble getting off the ledge?
Oh yeah, for sure. And
So...
I don't even know like what the answer is there.
Oh,
Like I don't know if
okay.
I should be throwing eggs or.
Well, let's
But
start
sometimes
with
it feels
what
like when I'm on the ledge against Sheik, it's like I don't know what to do.
Let's start with what do you think you should do?
Uh, oh gosh.
Because what I've seen so far is like you tournament winner a lot, and that can't be your plan, right? Or is
No,
it? I don't know.
I there's the issue with ledge dashing I find with Sheik is I just get like I just eat something. Like if I try and ledge dash up, because there's
Like,
no glint, I'll just like have a down smash or something like that happen.
like eat something and fall off the stage, or eat something and double
Yeah,
jump
I'll like
armor.
get down smashed or like F tilted.
Okay, so let's kind of go. That helps a lot. So let's like even though that was kind of a lucky moment for me, I think there's a teaching moment here with how you could get off a ledge. Because I think if I'm up here, you probably have to like respect that.
Yeah.
You can't just double jump, hope to double jump armor down here if I'm up here. You could
Oh,
you could throw an egg if Sheiks are you're finding Sheiks are always up here at that space, and it looks like I punished you for that. So let me see. Yeah, you try
yeah, I
to
think
ledge
there I
dash and you eat
100% should be
something.
throwing an egg.
You do what happened. What you just pointed out just happened.
Yeah.
Is what happened there. And then you didn't mean to do this, probably, right?
No, not really.
Even
Sometimes I find that in my mind though, I'll like if I ledge dash or something like that and I get punished for it, my immediate next option is like, oh, I can't do a ledge dash again because I'll get hit again. So sometimes I wonder if like tournament winners stuff like that, like I do it just out of panic,
okay,
instead of
yeah.
trying to do something different.
What I like to do for bad habits is like that is like never do it. And I
Yeah.
mean literally never. Sometimes like, what if a tournament winner is the play? Like I don't know, but what I just like, I guess shield grabbing is a big example for me. If I find like that's getting really bad, I just literally never ever shield grab. Like I never go for it, even if it would
Right.
be the best option.
Like make the active decision just to not do that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna nair out a shield
Ever.
instead. Like
Yeah.
or I'm gonna wave dash out a shield just to like get it out of my system. And I find when that happens, I start finding moments where it was like, oh yeah, a shield grab could have worked there. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I realized that in the moment. Anyway, that's just a general thing.
Oh, it's awesome.
Back here, whoops. Didn't mean to go back so far. Slow moment. So yeah, here, I was gonna. Okay, yeah, you ledge dash and you get hit. Okay, cool. Get hit off again.
That
And
was
I
just
and you, yeah. You didn't realize I had the ledge, or
I don't know. I think I was just hoping to like get some sort of reversal or hit or something like that, and I just chose fair for some reason.
I think fair would have been a misinput if I had to
Yeah.
guess. Where you were floating forward and pressed A.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I held the ledge, and I think you could have air dodged before then, but you just didn't think I would
Yeah, it was
grab the
the
ledge
reaction
too.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's test the reaction time. So that stock's gone. I get the most random grab. Cause let's see. I think there's a big teaching moment here with how you're using invincibility against Sheik. I don't know if it'll be like it'll help you against every character, but it's like this is also like a Smash SSBM tutorials video with Drug Fox. This is how it helped me. Is like how you throw your stock like at the very beginning, and it's
Yeah.
where you're invincible, woohoo, and then like now you're not, and you
Yeah.
just did a
I
neutral
never know what to
beam.
do.
Yeah. But it didn't seem to get you in trouble at all there. What happened is I just called out you taking this area of the stage.
Yeah.
Uh, because you're just dash dancing here, cool, cool. Everything's cool until she puts out the fucking boost grab, and then like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's shutting down the party. um, so let's see, boom. So I guess what I would do if you find like you're getting grabbed like that a lot is play this platform. Just use the platform.
Mm.
That's how I play like ice climbers and like other Sheiks because you know you get chain grabbed. Is
Yeah.
because you could just use the like these platforms are here. Thank God. It's not FD. Does that make a
That's
little
smart too, because
okay?
it's way harder to get grabbed if I'm on a platform.
Yeah,
Like that's a good
exactly.
point.
That
Yeah.
boost grab is just not an option.
Yeah.
I need to pay more attention. I keep thinking I can like drink this root beer, but then I find I miss something.
This is not bad. I really thought that F smash was gonna hit, but if I just waited a second, it
Yeah,
probably would have connected.
I'm just gonna go back way back. Like I know we just went over this. That's bullshit.
See, but there
There
I
you
got
got
out.
out. Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Okay.
I see it. I see it.
You see the thread.
Yeah.
It's just like it's so yeah. You get out and you come down with a really good bear, which is why you were saying that was a good moment, right?
Yeah.
And then you get hit, so boom, and then
Double jump armor into jab.
in the jab. You know what?
I was
That's
going for nair, but it works.
yeah, that's not the worst thing that could have came out of that. I think I'll just
Yeah.
leave that. And then this is where probably there's the teaching moment. So yeah, you jab, you get the nair, and then you immediately go for down smash.
Yeah. I think if I had waited a split second, that might have connected.
Absolutely. I was about to say, I guess it's another thing where you could react. One moment, I have to
Mm.
hydrate.
Yeah, no worries. Gotta respect the channel points.
Exactly. I can't be dono walling people. So yeah, just wait there, because that was way too soon for it to ever hit. But you're right.
Yeah.
If you just waited, you might have got it.
I think it's like even like I think that was true. Like I think I could have hit you before you even hit the ground.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
But it was just like I just dropped it too early, so you like just missed.
okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I think you're right then. If you just kind of waited, it sounds like you know what you did wrong there then.
Yeah.
Cool. And then, but here is another wrong moment. So I get hit by a get up attack, and you're trying to what double jump armor into me.
Yeah, just with a nair or something at this point.
It looks like that's too this. It's kind of like too much to ask you to react to something, but I'm just like trying to see what went wrong. What's wrong is forward tilt is broken.
Yeah, you just got under me so fast. I was not expecting it.
That is exactly it.
Yeah.
Like literally before you even had the chance to double jump, like to get the armor, I was there. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. I think you just got outplayed. Let's move on. I don't
True.
I don't know.
It's true, but I think that's a good example. Earlier you were saying like
Use the platform.
waiting,
Waiting.
even like
Yeah.
yeah, like I could have just jumped over you there, reset.
That's a better thing to take away from this actually is that
Yeah.
like instead of challenging me and possibly getting hit, why not just like come back here again and then
Yeah.
you baited out the forward tilt instead of getting hit by it.
Yeah,
Which
totally.
of course you can't see the future. I could do nothing, but then you were over here. You were doing nothing anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
and that was interesting. Forward tilt, and you get kicked
Just caught me.
Yeah, I gotta be more careful coming in without double jump armor, or just never ever come in without double jump armor.
Yeah.
It's I'm just gonna go over that one more time then, and then we'll move on. Let's see back here. What did I miss? What? Forward tilt. And then I just like, how did you? I think you're doing a back air here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why it went so wrong. Again, we could point out that you could have tried to at least aerial instead of at the end of your double jump armor. Had something cover you. Even an up air,
Yeah.
I think. Try to
Literally
do something
anything.
instead of... Yeah, the one move that is the opposite side of me.
Yeah, and I think
That's
earlier you were
funny.
saying like throwing the egg to re-grab the ledge. Like that would have been a great time to do that. I think too. I could have just thrown an egg, grabbed onto the ledge.
Exactly, I was thinking about that. Sometimes I don't say things because I'm like, this is too obvious, but I should just say it.
It's never obvious enough.
I
Always say.
should have just said it. Yeah, go to the...
Like there,
Yeah,
I
you
could
could
have
have...
just thrown an egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sweet spot of ledge. Cool. That's maybe just something to keep in mind then.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dash attack and then you come in with a down smash?
Yeah. I was hoping you were gonna like do some sort of tilt or something just to try to defend an
So,
approach.
okay. So,
I just jumped.
since Sheik gets up so quick and you can be reversal pretty easily, like you were,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I even chose a pretty bad option to reverse you. I think I, like, double jump needled. Just
Yeah.
like, just like chill. Because you don't really have much time after your dash attack to set yourself up to punish me.
Yeah. That's fair.
So, because you, yeah, I see what you mean. You wanted to defend yourself if I was throwing it like a tilt out, but I think we should chill more here. I think we've been saying this a lot. Is you should probably just like if you hit that dash tag, just like kind of set yourself up on this platform or around here.
I think that's so far been my big takeaway is like I think I just need to
Set yourself up.
not
Yeah,
try and force everything, yeah. Because like it's already been 2 stocks and it's literally a minute into the game.
yeah. Set yourself up, and you can not approach sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, that was just sad.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah, that was I missed my L cancel,
no.
so it grabbed because I L cancel with Z.
Yeah. Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. With the box, you have to L cancel with Z
Not
because the other buttons are like in weird spots.
Hmm. Is that why people switch it up?
Switch what? Up?
The
Oh, switch up the
buttons.
layout
Yeah.
sometimes. I think yeah.
Count just said you're a true Chad for real in the chat, so I thought I'd let you know.
Thanks, Count. Thanks, Count. Been here since the first day that I switched to Yoshi.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we get the down smash. I get the needles. Up air, up air. That just looked sad. Yeah. And then
That was the missed L cancel.
that was the missed L cancel. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go back. I wanted to see what you meant because yeah, you grab. Makes sense
Yeah.
to me. And then off that, you do a very nice shield on the platform to cover yourself. And then you just weren't ready for that.
No,
The
not expect that.
You're just randomly coming down with a bear. Z
Yeah.
cancel also don't lock you out of teching. True. Now they're just not hard pressing. So the reason I wanted to come back is like, what the? I wanted this to be a teaching moment because you are egging, which is super good.
Yeah.
And then
See,
why-
but
maybe you could've
what I
done
hate
more.
with the egg there, yeah, I could have. I think that's another example of like just waiting. Like I know that you're gonna be actionable. So there's really no reason for me to try and up air you.
Yeah, I think it's a good example. You could have used paper or scissors and won that.
Yeah.
interaction, where you could have sat on the platform and like shielded or like thrown eggs.
Yeah.
But then you chose rock and randomly lost. Honestly, that was kind of unlucky, as you were saying, because I don't think I should have got away with that back air. But the teaching moment is keep throwing eggs. Just go back to the platform and shield here. And then, yeah, there's a micro moment here where I'm trying to point out. Here, has to be. So, and what were you doing here? Sorry.
I think I was just trying to catch you with Nair as you landed,
Yeah,
but the
that's
bear just destroyed me.
yeah. I guess you could have up aired and covered yourself. Like that would have won. Because if I'm
Hmm.
coming, if I'm in the air, I think it's probably better to up air there. But that's kind of like too situational. You could have also you most of the time win that with nair, but I think
Yeah.
you always win with up air.
Yeah.
But that's we're learning here. So and then you die again. Because yeah, you use a um, what's it called? A tournament winner. And those are super reactable, so you're always going to get punished for that against Sheik.
Yeah. Pardon me. I'm wondering if I think I sometimes get away with tournament winners when I'm playing like lower level players. So I'm wondering if like I just do it out of habit.
Probably because I've played so much melee at this point, like, and people mess up like ledge options so many times, like, and they get the tournament winner. I'm ready to react to it, and
Yeah.
Yoshi's is like so slow. It looks like.
Yeah.
So we'll just no more tournament winning. That's your hat. That's your hat. That's one takeaway from this coaching session is I'm not allowing you to, and if I see it, I will be mad.
Yeah. I do not think you're going to the ledge there.
Let's see that one more time then. What the heck? How do I get away with that fair? So it's because you tried to up air that, right?
Yeah, I tried to challenge or tried to
Yeah.
get a trade there.
Well, then that probably is just more. We should be chilling instead of trying to use rock
Yeah.
all the time, like going in. Yeah, you definitely could have respected me it more in this situation. That's what I'm getting from this. Because you're always just in. When you know what, make me approach. You don't need to
Yeah.
egg or anything. You know, you can just not stand there, but like you can do your movement on the platform, and that's a much better option than what you were doing. I think. Just sitting here and trying to kind of squeeze something in there, which it works out. It looks like so. That was rock one because what was I doing? Let's see. Yeah, you timed something very nicely there. So that was a good moment. And then fuck.
Yeah. That you going to the ledge there just completely caught me off. I was so confident that you're gonna go to the stage there. I think just because I was positioned to like grab the ledge.
Really? This caught you
Yeah,
this caught you
yeah.
I
I
thought
don't know why.
I thought you might have just like kind of mistimed or something, like you just didn't think
No,
about
because
it.
I was like, oh, obviously I'm gonna go to the ledge here. So I thought that you were gonna go on the stage, and
No,
then you
it's
just did. You just went to ledge, and I was like, oh,
that's a meleeism, dude, where like
yeah,
you threat nothing and like so and you assume your opponent's going to like yeah, for this instance go to like not go to the ledge. Like you've been but that's only if you literally been punishing me for going to the ledge like every time. You need
yeah,
to
which I
instill
have
that
not
fear.
been.
Yeah, like I'm force stalking you, so
Yeah.
but also it's like you don't choose as many good options when you're getting force stalked. I believe in that too. You know, like I'm
Hmm.
not going to criticize your getting force stalk gameplay, and, and you know really go into you, but because I've already gone into you enough, I think we went over quite a few things, and that was a nice down B actually.
So random, but it
It
worked.
was so random. I was so out of it because yeah, the game was kind of over.
Yeah.
Uh, so I think instead of oh, there's the frog follow, huge.
Excellent.
I think I'm gonna leave it here just because we've kind of got over. Did you feel like I helped you a bit?
Oh yeah, 100%. Even
Uh,
just like getting to watch like the playback and just hear like all the moments where I probably could have just played it back and chilled. It's like a
yeah,
really good place to start with.
I find that helps a lot of people, and I think that's
Yeah.
uh, like you know I can't coach people who are better than me, right? So you know I tend to go
Fair.
lower, and that's kind of what I'm noticing. Maybe probably I need to do more of too. Is just fucking chill.
It's the type of thing where like you can say it yourself, but it doesn't quite hit the same as when somebody else is like, "Here's why
Yeah,
chilling would be optimal."
yeah, so fair. That's I think Zuber made the same point where it's like you know people tell
Yeah.
me to laser more, but they're not telling me where to laser. So
Yeah,
we kind of
exactly.
went through that, but I'm glad I could help, and I know we're kind of like at an hour here. I think I'm gonna rethink how much this kind of takes, how much time this takes. Half an hour is definitely not long enough. especially since I like to hyperanalyze. So
Yeah.
yeah. So did you have any
No, that was
notes
awesome.
or anything you took down or?
Yeah, I just like wrote down some of the stuff, like getting rid of our tournament winners, just never doing that again,
Yeah, that's
ever.
big note. Never do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just for
I should
now.
have some sort of like thing that I have to do, like 10 push-ups every time.
That's a great
Actually,
idea.
I can't do one push-up, so I don't know why. That's
It's a good
too
idea.
ambitious.
It's a good idea until you realize you have to do it sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So I've had a lot of fun. So I hope you did too. Is
Yeah,
there
thank you so much for this.
what's like the biggest thing you felt you got out of today?
I definitely think like just in terms of like slowing down the gameplay and being willing to take moments to back off and like reset. I think it was kind of a recurring theme that I'm gonna look at. But even just like seeing how somebody looks at a VOD and like what instances you're looking for is really helpful. Like
Hmm.
there's not a lot of content about
Nice.
that
Oh, really?
because VODs are such a new thing. Like it's only recently that we've had Slippy
Okay,
kind
fair
of like
enough.
be a thing. So just
Yeah.
sitting down with somebody and having them show like what your process is for looking at your own VODs is really helpful as a newer player.
It's funny you say that. I don't really look at my VODs right now. I do I don't do VOD review. I just kind of watch and then
Yeah,
usually something big stands out to me. Uh,
yeah,
so that's what happened here too. So thank
yeah,
you very much for your time, and I hope you have a good night.
yeah. You too. Take care.
Take
Again, thanks so much.
take it.